Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning, students. I hope you all are in good health. Welcome back to English grammar class. Today we would be continuing with the chapter articles from the Grammar Gate textbook. Let's just revise the topics which we have studied previously. We studied about the definite article the. It is called definite article because it tells definitely about the person or thing spoken of. So, we use the definite article the along with the words that means the person or the thing we are speaking about, and it gives specific or definite information about that word. We use the when we talk about a particular person or thing or one already referred to. It means that we have to use the along with the person or thing whom we know very well or whom we have already referred before. That means we are talking about that person or thing for the second time. At that time, we have to use the article the. We use the when a singular noun is meant to represent the whole class. For example, if we say the lion is a wild animal, over here the lion is a singular noun but it is used to represent all the lions, and that's why we have to use the article the along with it. We use the before the names of things that are unique. We have to use the article the before the name of things that are different or they are only one of a kind. For example, the sun, the earth, the moon, the world, etc. We use the before the superlatives and with the ordinals. So we have to use the article the along with the superlative degree of the adjective and with the ordinals. That means the position first, second, third, fourth, etc. We use the with the names of rivers, seas and oceans. So when we are talking about a particular sea, ocean or river, then we have to use the article the. Now let's see some other uses of definite article the. This would be the rule number 6, and that says that we use the with the plural place names. Let's see the example. For example, United States of America. Over here, United States. The states is plural form, and so although it is one country, but still it is in the plural form, and so we have to use the article the along with it. So it would be the United States of America. Let's see one more example. This is the example of a country, Netherlands. So here also we don't say Netherlands, we say Netherlands, and so as it has S in the name, so we have to use the article the along with it. Let's see one more example. Here you can see the image of Himalayas. Himalayas is a mountain range consisting of many mountain peaks. It's not an individual mountain, students, remember that. It is a mountain range and that is also in a plural form, and so here also we have to use the article the. Let's move on to the next rule. Rule number 7 says that we use the before the names of certain books, newspapers and magazines, special buildings, musical instruments, and people belonging to a country. So let's see some examples for clear understanding. The first image you can see over here is that of Holy Bible. So along with the name of certain books, we have to use the. So here we are going to use the along with the Holy Bible. So we would say the Holy Bible. In the same way, we have to use the along with certain other books like the Holy Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana, the Purans, etc. The next image over here is that of a violin, and it is a musical instrument. So along with the names of musical instrument, we have to use the. In the same way, we can say the guitar, the trumpet, etc. Let's see the another example. Over here you can see the image of a magazine named Time. So along with the name of a magazine, we have to use the article the. So we would be writing the Time magazine. The next image over here is that of a newspaper, and the name of newspaper is a very famous one, that is Times of India. So along with the name of newspapers, we have to use the. For example, the New York Times, the Mumbai Times, etc. Now here you can see the image of the Parliament of India. Now this is a special building, or you can say a government building. So along with the names of special buildings and government buildings, we have to use the article the. So we would be writing the Parliament of India. There are many other examples like the Rajya Sabha, the Lok Sabha, the White House, etc. Now here you can see the image of a monument. Do you recognize it? Yes, it is Taj Mahal. So along with the monuments or the special buildings, you can say, we have to use the article the. So we would be writing the Taj Mahal. In the same way, we can write the Red Fort, the Jantar Mantar, the India Gate, the Qutub Minar, etc. The next image here you can see is that of India, but this represents the people of that country. That means the Indians. So when we are talking about the people belonging to some country, we have to use the article the. So we would be writing the Indians. In the same way we can say the Americans, the Britishers, etc. So here you can see the image of Red Fort. As I told you before, that this is also a monument or a special building, and so along with it we have to use the article the. The next thing we are going to learn is about the omission of definite article the. That means we are not going to use the article the along with following things. The first rule says that we don't use the before most proper nouns. You all know what are proper nouns. Proper nouns are the specific name of a person, place, animal, or things. So let's see some examples. For example, the first image is that of a famous person called Bill Gates. Bill Gates is the name of a person. It's a specific name given to a person, and so it's a proper noun. So we are not going to use the along with it. The next example over here is that of Mount Everest. It's a name of specific mountain. So that is also a proper noun, and along with it, it's an individual mountain name. When we are talking about the mountain range, just like Himalayas, there we have to use the along with it. But when we are talking about individual mountains, at that time we are not going to use the article the. The next example is that of continents. For continents, we are not going to use the article the. For example, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia, we don't use the along with it. The next example is that of countries. So along with the country's name, we are not going to use the article the. For example, India. India is the name of a country. It's a specific name, and so we are not going to use the article the along with it. In the same way, if we talk about China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, we are not going to use article the along with it. In the similar way, we are not going to use article the along with the names of cities, islands, hills, etc. The rule number 2 says that we don't use the before the names of languages. So when we are talking about the languages like Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, English, we are not going to use the along with the names of languages. So students, I hope that you are clear with the rules of definite article usage and also the omissions of the article the. Now let's move on to the exercise. So here there is an exercise related to the articles a, an, or the. We have to fill in the blanks with a, an, or the. Let's see the first one. This is dash red dress. Dash dress is mine. In the first one, we are going to use article A because we are not specific about the dress. And when we are referring to the same dress for the second time, we are going to use the article the. Second one, here is an apple. And when we are referring to the same apple for the second time, we are going to use the. The apple is sweet. The third one is dash Ganga falls in dash Bay of Bengal. So here the first is the name of river and the second one is the name of sea. So we are going to use article the both the times. Fourth one, dash sun rises in dash east and sets in dash west. So here we are talking about sun, which is a unique thing, and so we would be writing the along with it. In the east and the west, they are the directions, and so they are also unique. So we are going to use article the all the three times. Fifth one, New Delhi is dash capital of India. It is dash big city. In the first blank, we would be writing the article the because capital of India is only one and it is dash big city. So here we would be writing article A because it could be any big city. Sixth one, dash boy fell off dash bicycle and dash bicycle broke. Here we are referring to a specific boy and so we are going to use the article the along with the boy, and the bicycle could be any of them. So we are going to use the article A along with it. And when we are referring to the same bicycle for the second time, we are going to use the article the along with it. Seventh one, I am waiting for dash bus going to Connaught Place. So we are specific about the bus which is going to Connaught Place. So the article we would be using is the. Eighth one, dash more you read, dash more you learn. Here we are going to use the article the both the times. The more you read, the more you learn. Ninth one, dash dog ran after dash boy. Dash dog was mad. Over here, we are talking about a dog for the first time, and so we don't have any specific information about that dog. So we are going to write a dog ran after a boy because we don't have any specific information about the boy also. But the second time when we are referring to the dog, we are talking about the same dog, and so we are going to use the article the. The dog was mad. Tenth one, I lost dash 100 rupee note. Here the article we would be using is A. I lost a 100 rupee note because the 100 rupee note could be anyone. So this is not a specific information. I hope that you are clear with this exercise and you have to write this exercise in your textbook. So students, here there is one more exercise related to the articles which you have to complete it in your textbook. Insert an article where necessary and rewrite the sentences. Complete this exercise in your textbook. We would be checking the answers in the next video. Till then, take care students.